Solos is a new dramatic anthology series on Amazon Prime Video.
Feel alone in different ways. In feeling alone, we are somehow all together.
So let's talk about it. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies like I do, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that notification for more up and coming content. Anne Hathaway, Anthony Mackie, Helen Mirren, Constant Wu, Morgan Freeman, and more lead this dramatic anthology series that offers 7 unique character-driven stories. Each character will set off on a thrilling adventure in an uncertain future, and they'll come to reckon that even during our most isolated moments, we are all connected through the human experience. Each episode of Solos ranges from about 22, maybe 30 minutes long. It's a fairly quick anthology series. And this is very much a character-driven series. Each episode is dedicated to one character. The first episode with Anne Hathaway, and she's trying to discover time travel. We have one with Anthony Mackie, who buys a clone of himself. We have one with Helen Mirren, where she's going into space. All of these episodes are just them having these deep conversations with themselves, with an AI, or another version of themselves. But throughout all of these conversations, there's conversations about life and death and the human experience and what it means to connect with people. There is somewhat of a story in each episode, and is all pertained to the future. There's not a lot of development into really explaining the future and the story. It's very brief, like Anne Hathaway's, where she's trying to discover time travel, or even Anthony Mackie's, where he paid $30,000 for a clone of himself. With little time to explain the state of the world that each episode is in, we're really able to have these actors and actresses showcase their abilities. And it's just like 25 minutes of them giving a really good performance. There is some really standout performances in here. There's a really good performance by Uza Aduba, who plays Sasha 20 years in the future after a pandemic. Really knockout performance. There is a lot of times where these people are, missing the human experience, human connection. A lot of the times these characters are very isolated, and we're able to get a wide range of different performances. Some are really letting things off of their chest. Some are really having some deep conversations about their life. This series was built so these actors and actresses could showcase their abilities and deliver these really good performances. Very limited amount of storytelling, more of that character driven, so you really are able to understand some of these characters, really dive deep into some of their personal experiences, and really have authentic conversations, even though a lot of it is set in the future. Like some of the conversations about taking care of family members, or how you are connected with your family, or past experiences, are so heavy and so personal and realistic and genuine. You're watching this series and it just goes by so quickly because you're so invested in what they're saying. It's kind of hard to pause the series because you're just listening to what they're saying. There's really nothing else going on in the background. You're just there listening to them talk about something or do something. I found myself several times just watching the series and not get distracted by other things around me because of how deep some of these conversations were and how I was so interested in hearing about their personal life or past life and things that they've done before and how it is affecting them now. Especially one episode with Helen Mirren where she is on a ship in space and she's just reflecting on a time that she was asked to go to prom. She's reminiscing about that time when she was younger. Some of these conversations are just some of them were a little heavier than others. Some of them make you think about a lot of things and reflect on your own self. And some are more just lighthearted and enjoyable. But Solos is just really deep, but it's a really heavy character-driven series. It's not a series that has these really strong plots. They're there, but It's not the main part of each episode. This is all about characters and conversations and reflecting on life and human experience. I didn't know what to expect from this series. I didn't know much about it going into it, but it's something different than I have seen before. If you like character pieces and heavy character-driven series or movies, definitely check out Solos. 7 episodes. Each one is different from the previous episode. You can watch them in any kind of order, but it does start off with Anne Hathaway and a time travel episode. And from there on, we get like Dan Stevens and Helen Mirren and Anthony Mackie, just to name a few. I really enjoyed this series. I think it's worth a watch. It's pretty easy to get through. Like I said, only 7 episodes. I think one of them is like 30 minutes. One of them is like 22. It goes by pretty quickly as well. So definitely check out Solos. I'm going to go ahead and give this series a B+. Thank you guys for checking my review for Solos' new dramatic anthology series on Amazon Prime Video. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.